Friedberg, this reminds me a little bit of the peak oil head fake we had, 15 years ago. Everybody basically said, we're not going to find more oil. Here's what's left of oil. And then Norway's like, yeah, we just found more oil than existed previously and has been pulled out. And the whole concept that the world's going to run out of oil is now gone. So Friedberg, what is happening in science that we just can't predict what resources are available?
We know very little about what's inside below a certain depth of the crust of the Earth. So, there's some estimates, but we're always surprised. And we know very little about the distribution of those elements in the crust of the Earth and below the crust of the Earth. Mining's an incredible industry. I don't know the state of the art in engineering and mining very well. But, from a pure geophysics point of view, by some estimates, we have 10 billion years of energy reserves below the crust of the Earth that we can access in the form of nuclear reserves, geothermal power, and that's excluding some of the potential of some of these elements and what they could do in building a more sustainable energy economy.
So why are people so pessimistic when we keep surprising ourselves with more resources?
Anyone wants a great book? None of you guys were at the dinner that I did a few weeks ago where we had Steven Pinker come for dinner.
Yeah.
Read his book, Enlightenment Now. Or you could watch one of his videos on YouTube where he's got like all 60 slides. And he highlights humans have a tendency to focus on the risks and the concerns and the downsides. And we miss the incredible optimism that is apparent as we actually look at the data of what's happening with our species and what we're doing on our planet. We have every reason to be optimistic. We have fewer wars than we've ever had. Murder rate per capita is lowest than it ever been. Longevity is increasing. Health is increasing. Per capita, everything's increasing. And I think that the same is true in terms of, scientific breakthroughs, discovery, and engineering our way to a more sustainable energy and food future.